Hello everyone, welcome to the Motor Dog channel. So today I have come up with an interesting video in which I am going to discuss about the negative points of the most selling car of India, that is Alto 800. So let's begin. So first thing is space. So especially it can be very difficult for tall persons to drive in the front seat and also sit in the back also. Especially I feel that persons who are tall more than 5 feet 9 inch or 5 feet 10 inch, it might be very difficult and tiring for you to drive this car for long duration of time, maybe more than 3 hours or 4 hours, and you might have to push your seat a bit on the back side so as to comfortably accommodate your foot. That is one thing. And people who are 6 feet tall or more, it will be very difficult for them to sit on the co-driver side as well, because their foot will be touching the dashboard and they will have to sit in knee high position. In the back seat also, 2 people of average build will be comfortable and 3 people of lean build will be comfortable, but the third person who is sitting in the middle, as a result of the lack of space, he has to tuck his feet below the driver and co-driver side. And the other most important thing is the absence of the headrest in the back seats. Of course it is a budget car, but if backrest is the headrest in the back seat is very important, because it is very important to prevent the whiplash injuries which might be resultant in case of sudden braking or panic situations. So that is the point, that is space. So space is one thing which is most important and this car lacks. So it is best for short people and lean people. That's what I feel. Number 2 is acceleration. So acceleration, especially I mean during quick overtakes. Suppose if you want to overtake very fast, there is a long vehicle in front of you, maybe a big truck or maybe a big crane. At that times acceleration is not at all enough so as to facilitate overtaking in that particular situation. But if you are on open road and if you are driving in that proper speed, then that will not be a problem. So only if you are overtaking a big vehicle, then only it might be a problem. Otherwise it is not at all a problem. Next thing what I found problematic is safety. So by safety I mean high speed stability, especially whenever you are driving alone and you are going above the speeds of 110 kilometers per hour. At that instance it can be rattling and the car will start giving vertical movements, as a result of which it can be unstable. So I strongly recommend you, if you are driving in city conditions, you strongly don't go above the speeds of 60 kilometers per hour. And in highway, if you are going alone, don't cross maybe 80 or 90 kilometers per hour, wherein the car will start vibrating. Maximum you can go up to 100 kilometers per hour with some amount of luggage. If there are 4 or 5 people sitting in your car at that particular moment, the vertical movements will reduce, stability will improve. But again, this is a 0-star rated car, so please don't drive fast unnecessarily. So that is the other thing. Next thing is the body roll, and the body roll is very much evident if you are driving and cornering above the speeds of 80 kilometers per hour on highway. So I strongly suggest don't try cornering or any other stunts, especially when you are alone. That doesn't mean that if you have more people you can try all stunts, but comparatively stability increases when there are more people, because this car weighs somewhere around 800 kilos, as a result of which it is a very light car. So this is made for city driving conditions for good mileage. That purpose is served, but body roll can be there, especially whenever you are cornering above 80 kilometers per hour. Next thing what I found negative is the rear view mirror, especially when you are going on speeds above 90 or 100 kilometers per hour. Whenever the car will give vertical movements, the rear view mirror also will start to shake, as a result of which at times it might be very difficult to see the vehicles which are coming behind you, but you have to depend on the side mirrors, which will not at all vibrate. That is one good thing. The last thing which I found negative is definitely the brakes. So especially in my car, but in other Alto 800s which I have driven, the brakes are comparatively good. So in my car especially, whenever I go for the service station, I have to repeatedly tighten the brakes so as to get appropriate braking performance. So especially if you are going downhill with more than 5 people, automatically the car is going to pick up more space and braking will be compromised. At that time you have to use engine braking additional to the braking of the car. So that is one thing. So braking, you have to be very, very careful. So better judge your distance from other cars, judge your environment, and then use brake judiciously. Along with that, you can use engine braking also, which is considerably going to help you to stop the car. Or else you can use the recurrent braking, wherein you brake more than 2 or 3 times so as to bring the car to the halt. So I think that is the best thing which you can use. That is a method even which I use also. So these are the negative points which I found in my Alto 100 from my past experience of 5 years. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. So I'll be bringing more interesting videos. Thank you very much. Stay tuned.